Meow, 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 meow. Wait, is it picking up? Okay, it is picking up. Good. I was worried for a second because why is my mouth not moving? Ah, I thought I fixed you. I thought I fixed you. Hello, Estrellitas. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, no. Reload. Oh, I have to choose the microphone. Okay, hold on, wait. I got this. I'm so smart, guys. I promise. I'm the best streamer in the entire galaxy, and it's still not working. It's great. Honestly, so good. I love that for me. Let me try reload. That did not work. I guess we will suffer in silence. I will be telepathic for this stream, I guess. Welcome, welcome, everybody, to my silly little stream. Yippee! Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, Nick, for the resubscribe. That's pretty poggers of you. And welcome, welcome everybody else who has decided to join us tonight. I'm sorry for the bad audio quality. I am not in my home state currently. I'm not at home. I'm in a silly little place. Starry learned how to be a ventriloquist? Yes. I've learned the amazing technique of puppet mastery. And I am doing that right now. So, look at me go, look at me go. Really though, let me oh, hold on, I think I know what's going on. Maybe, possibly. Nope, never mind. I have no clue what's going on. How do I... Okay. Can I... Okay, I don't know what's going on. Shrug! Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to put on my fancy little... Hold on. It looks so much better. It looks so much better, I promise. Hold on. Wait, no, wrong. Where's my silly little stuff? Like this? Yeah, we're brighter now, baby! We're saturated! Yeah! As long as it works, that's what matters. Indeed, indeed. Agreed, honestly. I'm gonna move my microphone a little bit. I hope that helps in making my mouth move a little more. But yeah, let's see. Nothing too interesting happened to me lately, to be honest. I've just mostly been relaxing and... Why did my headphones do that? I've mostly just been relaxing, just kind of enjoying my time here. But I don't know. I think for the most part things have been going okay, so I don't really have much to talk about, to be honest. But in the meantime, I've got a script to write. Oh. So Nick knows about this. Nick, you know what we're doing tonight. You don't? Oh shit. I was planning on writing our script tonight. And maybe doing some other commission stuff too. If that's okay with you, of course. Feel free to say no. But I was thinking of working on some commission stuff tonight, kind of like a study session kind of thing. Ooh. Oh, the bit. Anything for the bit. You're so right. Yes, and. Yes, and. I know that we're doing a bit. Obviously, of course I knew that we were doing a bit. Why wouldn't I do a bit? Why wouldn't I join in on the bit? I got water. Because I've got a little bit of a headache, so I might not stream for very long. But I do want to get some work done. So... I'm trying to think. I feel like I had something else that I wanted to say. I don't know why my microphone's not working with VTube Studio. That's so weird. I might get off of VR so I can work on a mod for. Oh, cool. Yeah. Did that do anything? Did that? Ooh, oh. Ba. Oh, okay, it's working now. Nope, never mind. I lied. Why is it not working? That's so weird. It hears me. I know it hears me. Whatever. But, let's see. I should have had more to talk about. I always have things to talk about and then I forget what I want to talk about on stream. My cat's here though. Well, my brother's cat is in my room right now. And he is being quite the baby. He's resting on my bed, on my pillow. And you know what? Good for him. He deserves it. He deserves good things. He's a good cat. Sometimes. Sometimes. Other times he likes to bat at me while I'm coming up the stairs or get mad at me when I pick him up and say, no, you can't go outside. You're not an outdoor cat anymore. But he's a baby nonetheless. In the meantime, though, let me switch over to... Get back on PC. Very, very nice. Let me switch over to gaming real quick. And let's see if I can do this right. Nope. There we go. Okay. Hold on. I've got Final Draft pulled up, which hopefully is still big enough. So this short little film is called The Last Straw. It's written by me, the Star Traveler VT. I'm just making sure that everything is working. So I'm gonna click X to X out of that. I'm gonna start writing. I have a basic synopsis of the film that I wrote. Pretty poggers of me, to be honest. But for the most part, I'm kind of, this might not be the best thing to say. I'm kind of just making things up as I go. But I do have a synopsis, so I know basically the structure of what I want to go for, right? Which is a good thing. Very good, very good. Oh, hold on. Let me move chat a little bit. Where's chat? Chat's so small. You're gonna go right over here. There you go. Final Draft is professional, actual script writing software, though. It's what people use in the industry because it's a good goddamn software. It's really good. Oh, let me put on music too. Hold on, wait. Do I have opera audio on here? No, I don't have opera audio. Okay, we're gonna change out to opera audio real quick. Because I pulled up some music. No, we're not doing Via Verde. We're doing this one. And then I gotta add my now listening to as well. Oh, I'm so blind even with my glasses. Ah. Add existing. Body not listening. Oh God, so big. Why are you so big? Don't be big. Be small, please. We're going with our usual lo-fi geek chilling in space because I like that soundtrack because it's good. It's good stuff. And I want to put it on. Yeah. Okay, hold on. How loud is it on here? Let me check to see how low it is. We get a VC, everything will explode. Honestly, if we do get a VC, I don't know how my computer would handle it. It is already struggling. It may not seem like it, but it's a very warm PC right now. Okay. But our audio is good. Okay, we've got 2 characters, right? So, interior, Jenny's apartment, bedroom, day. So for context, no, I don't like that actually. Dang. Okay. So for context, let me read the synopsis or the log line of this little thing real quick. This little film. A young woman realizes she'll be late to work if she doesn't take drastic measures. So essentially, get love to. I forgot the. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot, but it's okay. For the scripty, thank you. I actually don't think I have. Of course, allow, please. How do I? Oh my god. Okay, this is a nightmare actually. Bongo Billy, welcome to the stream. This is we're currently doing really well for ourselves, like so well, honestly. I don't think I'll. Hi Toki. Hi. Welcome. We are doing really good at streaming tonight. So cool. Yeah. We're writing a script. We're writing a script for a VR chat movie. Yippee. I should probably disable some commands right now, or some stuff, so that I can, because I don't, hold on, where's my Twitch integrated throwing system? Because I know I have it. I always forget something. This is why I have the auto startup on my desktop, but I don't have my desktop with me. So we're just kind of suffering over here. Throwing system. Maybe this one? Is this the one? Context, me and Starry are participating in the first VR chat film jam. Yeah, we are. Hell yeah. This is not even the right. Oh. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna go without Twitch integrated throwing system, unfortunately. I will refund you. Hold on. I need to refund people actually from last stream too, because I forgot to do that. I'm really good at streaming, guys, I promise. Viewer rewards, power ups, and channel points. Let me see, manage. Oh wait, no, I gotta. Oh, not the collection. I don't want the collection. I want the. Ugh. God, this is review requests. Okay, here we go. So last time. Okay, get loved, idiot. I'm gonna reject. And then I think we also need to get the head pass and something else. I don't remember. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, where are the most recent ones? Oh, these are from 5 months ago. Hold on. Don't select all 50. Okay. Well, I already gave you back some, so it's okay. And then I don't remember what else. Head pats need to be rejected, I think. Okay, there we go. I think I got all of the ones that we need to reject. Okay, we're good. If I didn't get to yours, please let me know. I will refund your points. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place right now. Okay, so let me look over the synopsis I wrote one more time. Last straw treatment. Okay, let's see. So we got two characters, Jenny, who's the main character, and Leopold, who is not an antagonist per se, but he's kind of just a he's a guy who's quote unquote passionate about his job. He's kind of a stickler for how he does things. So he wants Jenny to get to work on time, and she's just not very good at that. My team was struggling how to say the boss's name, lol. Well, Leo is fine too, but Leopold. I just wanted to choose what I thought was a nerdy name. Sorry to all the Leopolds out there. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Let me check. No. Okay. Woman, mid-20s. No, early to mid 202s? No. Early to mid 20s. I'll let you determine what she looks like. Director. Oh, hold on, wait. Keep that, but move that down a little bit. Well, it wouldn't matter for looks. Just gotta have the actions. Well, yeah. Lights and for pictures. Actually, he's fast asleep. He slowly stirs. Okay, hold on, I need to move this up a little bit and out of the way of my phone. That good? That look good, guys? No, it looks like I'm looking away from my stuff. What if I moved it over here? That would be good? Yeah, that's better. Okay, I got it. Everything's fine. Gets up to check her phone. Wait. And checks her phone instead. Add the part where Jenny looks at her mud mask. No. She stretches and checks her phone instead. Yeah. Let's see. as well as a notification. Below those is a news notification about. Do you wear a mud mask? No, I don't think I've ever done that, actually. Oh. Let's see. Well, there's a news notification about mud mask when I sleep. No, I don't usually do a lot of skincare, although I've been trying to get more into it at times, but I just don't know where to start. Or you look at her phone, instant flash ping like all of us do, yeah. I'm thinking here about the logistics of VR chat, a game I do not play very often, but I've played a little bit of. Is VR chat a game or is it a social media? I'll let you decide. Then he gets out of bed. Maybe game. I see. I don't think I've tuned in lately at all. How's it going? It's going well, King of Hearts. Thank you so much for sorry. Thank you so much for hopping in. We're just writing some scripts. If you'd like to stick around, feel free. You know, we're just a calm, cozy kind of vibe. Sometimes. Sometimes. We get a little crazy sometimes, but don't worry about that. We're a little scuffed right now because my I'm not at home with my fancy equipment, so I'm trying to do stuff from here. VR Chat is a game where you can meet new peeps. Game and world are like at the beauty of things. That's fair. That is fair. I can also see an argument for it being like a, I don't want to say glorified, but like a gamified chat room of sorts. Jenny gets out of bed and runs out of the room. And you're getting tangled in the bed sheets. Totally understand, Scuff. I think VR chat is just Twitter before Twitter became what it is now. I could see that. I could totally see that. Interior department room day. Technically is a chat room, but you can do so much stuff in VR chat other than just other stuff like that. Is your game with me? I'd be down. I would be down. I'm actually thinking of getting a VR headset for nefarious purposes, for evil deeds, you know. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I just hope I don't get motion sick. I don't think I get too motion sick on things like that. I am a little nervous though. I might try doing some stuff. We love getting a VR headset for evil. For evil. This, she No, that wouldn't work for VR chat. I was thinking of having the flashback in the mirror, but I don't think that would work for VR chat unless you did some killer editing. Brushing for hair. Since it'll be a cutout for the edit. Ah, gotcha. Ooh. I have a good way of easing in for VR legs, the unofficial term for motion sickness. You should try playing something like Job Simulator and getting used to interacting with not real things without using the sticks. That's a good idea. That is a good idea and better than my idea of just jumping into FNAF VR first chance I get. Yeah. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Let me actually write that down, like Job Simulator. Let's see if I can write that down real quick. Oh, I have holy shit, I have so many tabs open. What the fuck? Okay. No, never mind. I still have a lot of tabs open, but it's fine. Oh, I already have. For VR sickness. Thumbs up. Alright, cool. Thanks for the tip. For what happened to the karaoke video you made, your singing was very beautiful. Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, due to YouTube's... I did dive in head first. I don't recommend it. If you need free, not moving games, I have a few that are... Ooh, I'll keep that in mind. Feel free to join the Starship and send over some, the Starship Discord and send over some, recommendations. I'm always looking for new games. Ooh, yes. Hold on, let me get that. I think that should work, right? Yeah! I know my own commands! But anyway, back to script writing. Oops, office day. Okay. Let's go, my day be so fine when 100 server. Aw, dang, I hate that. I hate that for you. Loa was starry. Hello, Miss Leviathan. Welcome to the stream. Ayo. We're having a little bit of scuff, but that's not gonna stop us. We're writing a short film for our dear friend Nick, who is in chat today. Fixing it as we speak. Hell yeah. I see Leopold as like late teens, early 20s, kind of nerdy, kind of like, you know, like one of those like, well, no, that wouldn't make sense for Leopold because he's the manager, so probably like an older person then. Rough. I'm currently doing a mod of a game while we are script writing. My manager for my job currently is younger than me and I'm... You know what? Fair enough. I don't know. Loki wanted to sleep, but of course it doesn't work. Then when you wanted to... Ah, I know how that feels. I definitely know that feeling. Hold on. I kind of wanted to be this silly little thing where you think like Leopold is like this big gruff guy, like you can't be late, you know, kind of thing. But then you actually see him and you're like, oh shit, he's like a teenager. Were we worried about this? You know, kind of like oh, what's his name? That character from Jeremy Funderburger or something like that. Funderburger, I know that's his last name. But the character from Over the Garden Wall, spoiler alert for Over the Garden Wall, which is a great show and you all should watch it. We watched it actually a few years back and it was so good. Jason Funderburger, that's his name. He's like hyped up this whole series as being like this really cool guy, and he's like, oh my god, and Wirt's all like, oh my god, I could never stand up to him, I could never do anything because he's gonna steal my girl. And then you see him and he's like this really scrawny nerdy kid. Something like that. Okay, one. Yeah. Cloaked in Shadows. Can I spell shadow, please? Thank you. Who is Qua? Who is what? What is he doing? Oh shit, I just remembered. Fuck. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Why am I... Okay. Because I just remembered that the keybinds on my laptop are... They're kind of weird. Like your cartoon avatar, just like Vanamillan. Thank you. I like my cartoon avatar too. Who's sitting in the seat? No. Sorry, I opened a window and I was like, no. Do you know why I brought you here? I called you into my office? Why do I keep... Okay. It's late, but... It's because I put straw in coffee mugs again. Do I dare use an M dash? No, I can't use an M dash. Okay. I'll just use a regular dash then. That's fine. People recently... Okay, I recently learned how to use an M dash properly. It turns out I've been using dashes wrong for a long time. There's a dash, an N dash, and an M dash, right? A dash is... I'm trying to remember. I know an N dash is for like blank to blank, like 3 to 9 or 9 to 5. You know, you'd use an N dash for that. An M dash is, I believe, like an interruption in a character speaking. And then there's the dash. I don't remember what a dash does, but it sucks that AI is taking over and like making it so that you use an M dash, that's obviously AI. You know, like shut up, stop it. Shadow Leopold cuts her off. Speak your truth. I saw the tweet. It's wild. I should take notes. Yes, I love writing. I love writing so much. I love words. I love the English language. It is, oh, it's so good. I mean, there's some parts of it I'm not a big fan of, but that goes for any language. I think English is one of the harder languages to learn, honestly, because it's an amalgamation of other languages. And there's rules that change all the time, like I before E except after C. And like, you know, commas are what the fuck is even up with commas? Oh my god, where do I even start? The English language is a dumpster fire. We're here to stoke it. Englig. We love Englig. No, not the third time this week. This is the third time this month. If you... I need more excuses to write creatively in my college career. My best work is when it happens creatively. I honestly agree. I mean, I like the occasional essay, but that's actually a lie. I hate essays. I can't stand essays. Like, essays, okay, I appreciate essays, and I appreciate those who write essays, but I just find them really boring, you know? Like, I would prefer to write creatively any time of the day. Honestly, like, I'm really glad that I get to go to a school where I just get to write creatively all the time, forever and ever. I feel like I could do this scene better, but let's see, where's my scene heading? Interior bathroom. No, Jenny's apartment bathroom day. What? Oh, toothpaste. This song for the mod is so sad for me to do while editing it. Oh. So true. I do my best, but oh man, I can barely get to like 10 pages with some things because it's so boring. Okay. Like, I'm very fortunate in that I am very verbose. I love words, as I said before. So I could, like, honestly, if you give me a subject that I'm passionate about and that I'm interested in, I can write a lot. You actually have to stop me from writing. But if it's something boring that I can't get into, like, trying to think. If you make me write a history essay about, like, something I'm not interested in, like a time period I'm not interested in, then I'm not gonna want to do it. You know? Let me check my VTuber stuff. Ooh, ba ba ba. Okay. I'm thinking now. Let me check the... I was thinking of adding a kitchen scene somewhere where she's like trying to get dressed and she's like looking longingly at the toaster like, do I have time to eat a slice of toast? Please let me have some toast. That's me in the morning. Yeah, that's it exactly. This unfortunate thing is that I'm a history poli-sci major with a psych minor, so it's oh yeah. Honestly though, poli-sci is kind of interesting sometimes also welcome to the stream, dipshit. But yeah, I think poli-sci is actually pretty interesting, at least to me. I like learning about I would not study it. I don't have the brains for it. I respect anybody who has the brains for history or poli-sci. And psych, oh my god, don't even get me started on psych. I tried reading Freud once and my brain like fell out of my ears, I swear to god. But yeah, Freud might be hated. Please don't read Freud, that's such a bad choice. It was not my choice. It was not my choice, decidedly, to read Freud. Not my choice at all. I had to read Freud for a psychology of film class that I took once. And then I had to read him again, and I think it was actually the exact same paper that we had to read. That was, what's it called? Theories of Gender. I took a Theories of Gender class, and we had to read about Freud. And I mean, it was relevant. It wasn't good, but it was a little relevant to the discussion, I guess. Thankfully, we read some better I dropped the psychology of film class because I immediately realized that I was not understanding a single word of what the professor was saying, and I was like, I'm not putting myself through this. Theories of Gender, though, was genuinely really interesting. It was a very good class. I ended up reading... I don't think I can say the name of this pamphlet. I mean, it's in a historical sense, but it was a pamphlet distributed. Judith Butler is an icon to me. Judith Butler is very good. I think we also read some other people too. I'm trying to remember who we read. Unfortunately, I don't have access to that stuff anymore because that was one of my old schools that I went to. But I know we read like a collection of readings from anonymous gay people during the 1980s or so, 1980s, 1990s. It was genuinely one of my favorites. Genuinely one of my favorite pieces of like queer like reading that we did. Very interesting. And also there was another one, and I ended up doing a paper on both of these. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was called A Letter to Frankenstein. A Letter to Victor Frankenstein. Oh no, okay. It's called My Words to Victor Frankenstein, Above the Village of Chamonix, Performing Transgender Rage by Susan Stryker. Genuinely moved me to tears. That's how good the reading was. It was really good, and it made me so sad to like I am non-binary, but I don't know how to explain this. I don't necessarily see myself as trans. I don't know. It's weird. Gender's weird, you know, guys. But like genuinely, it was very interesting to see what she was going through during like her transition and stuff. Very fascinating stuff. You can find that online for free. I actually literally just looked it up and I found the whole paper. Perhaps we will do a reading of it someday. That would be cool, wouldn't it? But anyway, stretch. Oh, hold on. Okay. Goes to grab some bread out of heaven. I hope I didn't bring the mood down too much with my brain worms. I just think that stuff is very interesting. I really liked that class and I really appreciated that professor. No, not at all. I'm just focused on deciding which to seriously. Very fair, very valid. I just have a passion for like, I love reading about history, especially like I kind of geek out. Well, I don't want to say geek out. I'm very fascinated by like queer history, women history, and what's the other one? Like specifically women in the arts, like art history, but with women, you know. I could go off about women in art history, and honestly, I'm getting ready to start a TikTok series about women in art history, and I don't think anybody's gonna be able to stop me. So, whoopsie poopsie, you know. But I'm also very fascinated about like so I said, oh, also nuclear war propaganda from like anti-nuclear war propaganda and like media from the 1980s Cold War kind of thing. 1970s, 1980s Cold War. Very strange. Okay, the first two aren't as strange as the third one, I feel. Something about realistic anti-nuclear war propaganda. I don't want to say propaganda, media. Realistic anti-nuclear war media is so interesting. Queer and women history is like one section I need to find more stuff about. I went over it in some of my American history classes, but not nearly enough as I wished. As I will send you some stuff and you will like it. I will send you some good stuff. I have so many good books and like things you can find online. Like books. What else do I have? Mostly books. But there's some other stuff too that I can definitely help out with. I'm trying to remember the book that I had in community college. I had one. Was it community college or was it art school? I dropped out of art school. Only to go to another art school and then drop out of that one and then go to another art school. So I've taken a few art history classes. Don't feel bad. When I rescued myself from the alt-right loser pipeline, I left with a deep, intimate knowledge of guns that I'm kind of ashamed to hold on. I mean, it's probably better to know about them just in case than to not know about them, I figure. I mean, I don't know anything about guns, and I don't really want to, honestly. All I know is that shotgun go pew, 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 you know? That's all I know about guns, is that they go pew, pew, and I'm like, they scare me a little bit, so I'm good. But I can definitely, like, send you some stuff if you ever are interested in history. I'm honestly like thinking again. I'm honestly thinking of doing a TikTok series about what's it called, about like queer and like women history in the arts specifically, because that's my wheelhouse. That's my wheelhouse. I took a few classes in that field, so I know, and I have books upon books about women in the arts. Where are the books? I don't know. Please do, and ping in the server when you do post TikToks about it. I'm doing my best to cut one more. Don't worry. Take your time. Take your time. Anyway. Dressed in her work clothes. One of her wheels is deflated. Wait. I'm adjusting the way I'm sitting so that I am more comfy. Yippee. Exasperated. Funny you mentioned comfy sitting. Oh. I love sitting comfily. It is my favorite activity. I don't know if it's because I'm neurodivergent. I have not been tested, to be quite frank and truthful to everybody. I have not been tested. I have been tested. Twice. Twice. The first time was when I was in preschool, and they were like, you've got PDD-NOS, pervasive developmental disorder not otherwise specified. And one of my friends was like, that just basically means you have autism, but they don't know what kind of autism. I was like, okay. But then I went to get tested again because I wanted to see if anything had been updated, if they actually had an answer for what was wrong with, not what is wrong with me, but like what's going on in my brain. And they were like, actually, you make too much eye contact to be autistic. And I was like, that's a thing that can happen? So, honestly, it's up in the air about the autism. However, I have been very much peer-reviewed about ADHD. Everybody around me is like, we're not doctors, but even my therapist was like, I'm not going to diagnose you. I'm not going to diagnose you. However, you seem a little ADHD coded as a treat. She didn't say it like that, but that's how I thought it was funny. But I don't know if it's because I'm neurodivergent or what, but I have to sit with my legs cross-legged or like up in some weird configuration, because any other way that I sit is so uncomfortable and I hate it. It is my least favorite. Welcome to the Discord, King of Hearts. I don't know what the word for like doing like the He's kept you waiting. No, you're fine. You're fine. The worst part is when you can't put them under the desk. Yes, that is the worst part. That is the worst. If my knees are hitting the desk, it drives me bonkers. I can't do it, you know? What to do? Think, Jenny. Well, we're gonna get into an ad soon, but I'm gonna snooze the ad actually, because I can do that actually. I have an issue of needing something to do with my hands and wiggling my legs up and down. If I'm not doing something with my hands, I'm reaching for something. That, honestly, me core. Me core, for real. I don't know. I need to be doing something at all times. And I feel like that's partially the fault of like TikTok and like social media. I don't want to be the person who's like, phone bad, but phone a little bad, you know? Phone just a little bit not great for you. But honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like my attention span. Also, I had to help out relatives moving to a new house once. Years later, my left hip still. Oh god, that sucks. Phone is a little bad, but like all my fidgets is out there. Exactly. Like what else? How else am I gonna stimulate myself? Fucking experiencing the joys and wonders of life? Come on, give me a break. She looks around desperately, trying to figure out. Jazz hands as a stem. Jazz hands as a stem. Wildly gesticulating as a stem. Dude, I can't have my whimsy and mirth in the air around me. I need to generate it via movement and stimulation. No, we can't have no whimsy and mirth allowed. Not without not without, you know. Oh my god. It's so crazy to me how our brains work. It's honestly just brains are so wild. Oh my god, I don't think I ever shared this on stream. But when I was a kid, maybe I did share it on stream. I don't remember. But when I was a kid, I used to watch Discovery Health. It was this old channel. I don't think it's around anymore. I think it is kind of still around, but not really. It's like conglomerated into something else. I used to watch this channel called Discovery Health, and they had these shows on it like Dr. G, Medical Examiner, or Mystery Diagnosis, and I would get so invested. What program are you writing on? I'm writing on Final Draft. Thank you for asking. It's a very good program. It's a little expensive, but it's genuinely very, very good program. Hi, by the way. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, but I used to watch Dr. G Medical Examiner, and I used to watch Mystery Diagnosis, and I wanted to be a neurosurgeon at the age of like 7 or 8. And I want you all. Let's do a little practice exercise, actually. Can you imagine me as a brain surgeon? Can you imagine me with my shaky hands and my inability to pay attention? Just imagine me poking and prodding around the brain. Scary shit. Bad times for everybody involved. Immediate medical malpractice lawsuit levied against me. I told my parents. They were like, "Oh, wow, honey, we can't wait to support you financially through medical school." They were so thrilled, guys, when I told them. Thankfully, I will never be in medicine. I realized fairly quickly, wait a minute, I'm scared of needles and I don't like blood. That seems like a bad idea. I realized it pretty quickly. And now I write You know what? I could write something about like medicine. I could write one of those shows about medicine. You know, like The Pit or whatever it's called. Other shows. House. I could write the next House MD. Can you imagine? Holy shit. That'd be so funny, guys. That'd be hilarious, actually. Oh wait, hold on. I think I know what's going on with my VTuber model. Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. Input voice volume plus mouth open. Bah. Oh, it's not. Okay. Hold on. It's. Please write. Yo, I'm begging. You know what? I'm already. I can do that. I could do that for the low price. For the low price of what is it, $5? I think on VChin. I can do it. I will write you a 100-page. Hold on. I will write you a 100-page house yaoi. Also, I think I fixed it. I think I got it. Okay, I'm back down here. Yippee! I think I had it too high, which is what was causing issues. Maybe. But I think it's working better now. Anyway, we're gonna hit an ad soon, but we're gonna keep going. House X Wilson Yaoi finally entirely voiced by me doing terrible. I would pay you. I would pay you back the $5 that you paid me to write the House X Wilson Yaoi. I would give you. You give me $5, I'll give you back the $5 to do a shitty reading of it. That would be so funny. I just came up. I was trying to think of shitty ASMR ideas for okay. I'll save this for when people are back from the ad, but hold on, I just gotta write this down real quick. Okay, hold on. I gotta add checkboxes. Show checkboxes. Okay. Shitty ASMR idea. Number 1. Brain surgeon doing a really shitty job. Ex-patient. Because I think you have to stay awake for brain surgery, don't you? Focus on this modding. I forgot what was happening. Very fair. I too kind of lost the vibe of the stream. I kind of went off on a tangent there a little bit. Let's see. Trying to figure out what she's going to do. As she tries. But okay, hear me out. Actually, wait, we need to wait one more minute for people to come back. You're back? Yippee! Okay, hear me out on this shitty ASMR idea. Okay, hear me out. Shitty ASMR. Brain surgeon poking around the brain of a patient, right? Like, you get this really thick squelchy noises as you're poking around, and it's just like, hey, pay attention, you know, and just trying to like, and the patient is still like the whole time, yes, because sometimes in brain surgery, the patient needs to be awake so that they can know that they're not fucking anything up drastically. Like, I don't remember if this is real life. Hold on, let me check that this is real life. Brain surgery violinist. Musician plays her violin during brain surgery. See, you gotta keep the patient awake. Sometimes. Hold on. In a video from the surgery, the violinist moves her bow up and down as surgeons behind a plastic sheet work to remove her brain tumor. The King's College Hospital surgeons woke her up in the middle of the operation in order to assure that they did not compromise parts of the brain necessary for playing the violin, such as parts that control precise hand movements and coordination. So she needed to be awake. Also, hi Ghosty, you keep it at a very interesting time. We're talking about brain surgery ASMR. Welcome to the stream. You got me. Fuck yeah. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great. It's realistic. It's realistic to real life. Lobotomy? Can you imagine? Oh my god. Do you guys know that joke where it's like, I'm gonna go to Claire's and get my lobotomy? Claire's lobotomy ASMR. It would be so good. Hold on, that's going on the list too. Why are all of these about brains? Don't ask me. I know jack shit about most things. Claire's lobotomy ASMR. Just go up real close to the microphone and just be like, hey, welcome to Claire's. I'm so glad you came in today. I can't even see you with the straight face. We've got 50% off if you get your ears pierced and a lobotomy. 2 infections for the price of... Actually, can I do that? Is that allowed? Would that... Ghosty, you're an expert on this. Would that be allowed, or would I have to be like legally distinct Claire's? I can't slander Claire's. I can't slander Claire's on stream. They're gonna see the shit out of me, guys. I think I'm fucked. I think we're boned here. I almost passed out in a Claire's. Very valid. One of my very first memories, and I mean like one of my very first memories, is me in a mall kiosk getting my ears pierced, and I remember crying. I was crying. Probably can't say Claire specifically. Ask Legal. I'll ask Legal Mindset, you know, the VTuber lawyer. He's got my back, I'm sure. Actually, I might ask my mom. A car. How do I want her to break into this car? Here's my problem when I write. I always want to put diminutives in front of things, like a little bit, or some, or small, you know. I always want to put some, I want to make things small when no, they need to be grandiose. They need to be big. I need to move this a little bit more. There you go. Don't power off my PC phone, please. I beg of you. Hold on, let me see if anybody's done a Claire's ASMR. I need to check real quick. Claire's ASMR. I mean, I've seen Jimmy Neutron. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Okay, somebody's doing it, and they've got like 2.2 million views, so maybe I'll be in the clear. Is that a color rule? I would just say set color names safe, or are the... I think... Let me check. Hold on. I'll put an example of it. Give me just a second. Yeah, it's just the... I don't think the brackets are necessary. I don't think the brackets are necessary. I think you're good. But let me know if you have issues and I will... Yeah, you did it. Cool, cool, cool. I feel like it escalates too quickly. We go from bike to stealing a car. I feel like there's... Oh, what if she looks... Oh. Hold on. Okay, I realized I put too many. I was repetitive. My bad. I will. This is obviously a rough draft. It will be fixed later. Smashes the window. What if... I just remembered a skit with a Florida man going like, I would like to know you to know that I've not even begun. Oh god, Florida man scares me. Florida man haunts my dreams. Like, imagine... I don't know. I think Florida man is very funny, but also imagine if all the Florida men conspire to like commit the ultimate Florida man crime. That'd be quite funny to me. Like, not something that would hurt people, obviously, but maybe just like, I don't know. I can't even think of anything. Only Metal Gear gift 3. I'll send unprompted. I promise that he told my brain rot back. So fair, honestly. Here's my dirty little secret, guys. You guys are gonna not be happy with me for this. I have never touched a Metal Gear Solid game in my life. I want to play them so bad, but then I get distracted and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go play this game, and then it's like, no, I gotta play one of the Metal Gear Solid games. I want to. They look really good. I think that's totally fair. Okay, cool. I want to play one of them though. From her. Actually, no, never mind. She takes a stone from her guard. Oops, come on. I think they're amazing and I sincerely recommend them. I'd even be willing to stream them when if game nights occur. Ooh, I would be so down. It just hiccups. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'd be super down. I would love to have more game nights in the channels and stuff. I just need to time and school and everything. How many credits am I taking actually this semester? I should probably figure that out. Hold on. I'm taking 10, 13, 17? 17 maybe? I don't know. Maybe like 16. 16 sounds more accurate. I'm taking a lot of credits is what I'm trying to say. So, and it's also like my senior year. So, to non-binaries finally graduating after so long in school and doing shit and... But I'm excited. I'm excited to finally graduate. But I'm taking a Blender class. I'm so excited for Blender, guys. I'm so excited for Blender time. I want to be so good at Blender by the time I'm done with that class. I'm honestly pretty goated at Blender already if you saw the last video. My senior year too. Cool, congrats. Hell yeah, we're graduating in the same year. That's awesome. Come on. Hold on. My arm's... Oh, there we go. Got it. My arm was being weird. It reads... I owe you a free coffee. Or I think I owe you. What if it's a manual car? So I don't know how manual works at all. If you ask me to drive a manual car, I have to move back into my dorms in a week. I'm so ready and not ready at the same... Oh. Yeah, I feel that. Dorms are not my favorite, to be quite frank. I mean, I understand... I understand a bit about, like... Okay, for dorms I understand, right? But, like... I need my space. I need my space, guys. I can't live in a... I had to take a whole, like, year off of streaming once. Which sucked. I hated that. But I had to take a whole year off of streaming because I was sharing a dorm. Like a small... Like the size of a small studio apartment. With 2 other people. And it was nightmare. It was a nightmare. Okay, not really. They were very nice. But I wanted to stream. And I couldn't stream with them in the dorm. I was so sad. I was so sad. But I've got my own place now. So it's okay. Letting the receiver up on everybody. That's the nice thing because my dorms are oh, that's so nice. It's like an apartment with 4 rooms and 2 bathrooms. Oh, that is great. You should honestly be thankful for that. That's really good. That's really good. The dorms that I lived in at one point weren't even like air conditioned. Or like they had heat though, obviously, because you can't live where I live without heat. But there was no air conditioning, so we had to bring our own, and it was just, I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot. They were not very fancy dorms. Which, for the price, okay. Here's my 2 cents. Not to get political, but I think college should be cheaper. And I think, in my heart of hearts, students should have better food and better housing accommodations. Like, for the, either, okay, either we pay less for school or you give us better shit. Please. Please. The food at my school was inedible. I could not eat it for the life of me. It was so bad. I think there's actually like, I won't share, this was one of my old schools, but I still won't share which one it was until I graduate. But there was an Instagram account literally dedicated to how shitty the school food was. It was called like blank food reviews, like the blank being the school name, and it was like, today I got a grilled cheese, an uncooked grilled cheese. Not to be political, but cost of living should be better for college. Not to be political, but people should be able to thrive in their chosen city and like be able, they shouldn't be struggling for the bare necessities. I think people should be able to not only survive in their communities that they choose to live in, but they should be able to thrive, and they should be able to afford basic necessities like a house. Maybe not a house. Well, a house. Like housing. Or food. Or, God forbid, water. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for saying that, but not to be a radical leftist. Not to be a radical purple-haired leftist. Oh my god. I'm just saying what I think is the truth. Yeah, I'm currently, I can say this. I won't say where exactly I am, but I'm currently in Mexico, working on. I have a shared apartment, no AC. The bathroom door is just basically damaged. The building is 100 years old. My room is next to this. God damn, that's rough. That's very rough. But for those of you who don't know, I'm actually currently in Mexico right now, which is why the stream setup is a bit shitty. I promise I'm usually a bit more professional. But I am currently streaming from a laptop. It's still not crazy to say that. I'm currently in Mexico, and like here's an example of culture shock that I had recently. I went to the doctors because I was sick. Because I drank the water. Okay, that's not the culture shock part. I knew that was gonna happen. Because my body's not accustomed to what they put in the water here. That's fine. That's my fault actually. Not anybody else's fault. My fault. But I went to the doctor. They prescribed me medication. In total, the price I paid for both the doctor's visit and the medicine uninsured was maybe like 15 to 20 US dollars. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild, guys. I just keep boiling my water. So fair. So valid, honestly. But I paid $15 to $20 for medication and for, which in the, like, uninsured, for the doctor's appointment. Uninsured. And, like, in the US, God forbid I get a headache and need Advil, you know? Or, like, God forbid I get a toothache and need to go to the dentist, you know? Because I'm on a new insurance now. And my insurance, like, you have to pay extra to go to the dentist now. God forbid. Sorry, I'm going really on a tangent here. I'm very passionate about this stuff. I'm very passionate about the livelihood of my fellow Americans. Okay, anyway, back to sleep script time. Oh my god, okay. Interior car dash day. Oh, speaking of the dentist, I just had a tooth pulled today and I opted out of laughing gas because it was... You shouldn't have had to do that, though. My fellow American, my brother in Christ, you shouldn't have had to do that. Ugh. God. I wish, I'm not gonna get political, but I'm just gonna say I wish things were just a little bit better. Just a little bit, as a treat. You can't see it, but I'm just grrr. I'm going a little feral over here. I hope your tooth pulling went well though, and I hope that you're feeling better. Like, I had to get all 4 of my wisdom teeth out. Now I was a big strong man. I didn't need to get high to stay calm, but yeah, I wish I could just pack it up and go north. Yeah. When I went to get my wisdom teeth pulled, all 4 of them, they were like, you are going to need this. And they gave me laughing gas. And I was like, thank God. Thank you. Oh my God. I've shared this story on stream before. I want to share it again though, because I think it's really fucking funny. So pre-teeth pulling, I was talking to my Discord server, and we were just kind of talking about, oh yeah, I'm going on hiatus for like a week or 2 because I'm getting my teeth pulled, yay! And they were like, they made a joke. I think it was Trie, MVE Trie, who made a joke like, oh, are you gonna sell them? Are you gonna sell them to the highest bidder? And I was like, you know what? I just might. So I went to the dentist, and as I'm getting high on the laughing gas, I honestly don't remember it too well, but as I was getting high on the laughing gas, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm a streamer, you know, and my chat really want my teeth. My chat members really want my teeth. And the dentist, the oral surgeon just looks at me and he's like, do you want your teeth? I was like, yes, please. Apparently, because at the end of they gave me my teeth back. I was like, fucking, who wants teeth? Oh yeah, I'm great. Truthfully, it was a back bottom molar and it came out without a struggle, so I'm not much pain at all. That's good. That at the very least is very good. But I just realized I have no idea where my fallen out teeth ended up at. I wonder where my baby teeth are now. I mean, that's a whole bunch of teeth for free. Who wants Star Traveler VT branded teeth? JK, my teeth have been claimed by a good friend of mine for art reasons, I promise. Not for weird, well, maybe for weird nefarious reasons, but who knows? Who knows? Can I replace my molar? Wait. Let me see if I can get my friend to give it back. I can have space. Oh my god, we'll end up like You'll end up like Dr. Habit with all like the teeth in your mouth. But yeah, I could see. No, I'm kidding. But it'd be so funny. That would be so funny. Let's see. How long have we been going for? About an hour and a half. Okay. It's so interesting to me, the word quite, because in American English, apparently, if I remember correctly, in American English, quite, like Quite, means like to have very much of, or to be like very, very something. You know, it's like quite haphazardly means, oh, she's being fucking dangerous on the road. However, quite in British English, apparently, or allegedly, quite in British English means that something is very small or very little, so not so haphazardly. So hopefully nobody on the team is British. My mouth will be a Frankenstein of different teeth and I'll have several unwelcome diseases. Oh my god, can you imagine? That'd be so funny. I haven't cut off nails in a small glass. I like to call them claws of a beast. You know what? Baller. I think that's cool, actually. I What was it? I'm thinking, hold on. What was I gonna say? Oh, I went to the orthodontist recently because, fun fact about me, my jaw is way too fucking small for all the teeth that I have. I have too many teeth. I can't fit all of them in my mouth. And I've been told this numerous times. That's why I had my wisdom teeth pulled, because I had too many teeth. And so I went to an orthodontist. Does anyone really care about the British anyway? I went to Britain once. All I got was a mold poisoning and a man in his birthday suit getting tackled by a cop. Wild. That's wild. But yeah, who cares about the British anyway? British, but like hold on. But it's like censored like that. But anyway, I went to the orthodontist recently and I was like, I need to get my teeth fixed because my teeth are too small and they're like compacted and stuff. And they were like, let's take a look. And it was like a cursory glance, you know, it wasn't like too in-depth because I need to figure out if I actually want to go through with it or not. Probably will at some point. But he was like, yeah, we're gonna need to take more teeth from you or body. I was like, I already lost 4 of them. What more do you need? How many more do you need? Very, very frightening. But yeah, I might need to lose some more teeth, so mayhaps an auction. Oh my god, okay, I can't share this, but mayhaps an auction someday. We need all of your teeth. Yeah, I just need to get rid of, like, just take them at this point. If you're gonna take more teeth, just take them all. God, though, we need all of your teeth. You give me your teeth. Oh my god, I genuinely hate the dentist. Like, no, okay, actually, I rescind that statement. I don't hate the dentist. I respect the dentist. I understand. Teeth, dental care, very important, right? I don't like having people inside my mouth. Do not be inside my mouth, please. do not put your fingers, gloved or otherwise, in my mouth, please. Actually, do not do that. Do not stick your tools in my mouth. I don't like the hook. I hate the hook. I don't get that hook out of here. It does not belong near me, let alone inside my mouth. Thank you. Public service announcement. Get out of my mouth, please. Why did that pop up on my thing? That's weird. Oh, my tracking stopped. That's why. Hold on, I need to probably restart my tracking. Is it working? Nope. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I'm moving again. I'm schmoving. Sounds insane out of context. Back it up, everyone. I'm very normal. I'm very normal and cool, I promise. I'm not silly goofy at all. Never. We would never. Silly goofiness? Not allowed. Not allowed at the Starship. Now that I'm in the Discord, I'll throw some free games I like in there. Yippee! And some cheaper ones I think are worth spending money on. Yippee! I love games. I love games. I love buying games. I love seeing games. I love playing games. I love games. Games are cool. They're very neat. I want to make a game someday. I think that would be very fun. When was the last time I saved this, actually? Should save. Okay. I'd clip, but I'm on the phone. Don't worry. Hold on, let's see if this will work. Oh, what's going on with my... Why are you not... Okay, there we go. We're back, I think. Is that gonna work? I don't know. We'll find out. Either way, this is this stream is definitely getting clipped for content later. I don't know if Ghosty's still here, but Ghosty, you best be taking notes. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Let's see. Where is my script writing software? There it is. That's gonna need storyboarding. That's probably more of a storyboarding thing than... I will probably write the rest of that scene later. For now, though, I feel like... I kind of... This is about 4 minutes or so, but this is gonna be like... Cop car. Posture check. Thank you so much, Miss Leviathan, for the posture check and the hydrate. Ooh, hydrate. Ugh. And a stretch. Goddamn. Here we go. Oh, whoa. I just popped my, like, 3 vertebrae in my back. I felt it. I don't know. Maybe not 3, but some crazy high number like that. Full care package. Let's go. Yippee. Pass the cop car, which speeds after her. One swear word as a treat. This scene's gonna be worked on later. I'm kind of getting a headache right now, but I will work on it later. Lizard! Oh shit, I don't have Competo up! Shit! The one time I don't have Competo up, I will refund that to you. Hold on, let me refund that to you real quick. Where is it? Ah, shit. View request. Give me a treat. Give me a treat is for my little TTS mascot, who I do not currently have working at the moment. When I get back, though, you can make her say whatever you want. Hold on, I can actually show her off. Where is she? She's somewhere around here. Here she is. Look at her. Her name's Competo. She's a little stardust cat who I've adopted. She's my baby. I love her. Goodbye, Competo. Once I get Beaglebot working... Oh, I thought it was for giving you a snack. Yeah, it's a little cutie. Cutie. I plan on bringing her back eventually. It just like... She wasn't... She's mostly for TTS and stuff, and I don't have a lot of TTS stuff for her to do, so... Unfortunate. And I need to fix some of her stuff too. Like, Beaglebot was not working for a little bit. I used VQBot for her, and I love VQBot. Not working for her for a little while, so I decided to just nix her for now, and she'll be back. She'll be back soon, maybe, potentially. Oh, credit to my dear friend. What are you going by nowadays? Hold on, I gotta check. It's either Flower Boy Puka or Puka the Clown. One of the two. Puka the... What? Clown Puka. At Clown Puka, Puka the Clown. My dear friend. Very good friend of the starship. Mayhaps we'll have them on at some point. I would love that, actually. Puka the Clown is very cool. They have such a cool design. Oh my god. Their design is so cool. I'm so excited for them. I'm so excited. Anyway. This will be written out more later. I just want to get the general gist of things. Ew, now I got the hiccups again. Okay, it's really weird. Every time I stream, I end up with the hiccups, and I honestly don't know why. Very strange. Very... how bizarre. Meow, 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 meow. I almost spelled the name of one of my other characters. Holy shit. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay. Scrawny. Teen. And oldest. Locking up the shop. Shoop. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Meow. Oh, we're only on page 4? What the fuck? I thought we were on page... okay, I see. Choreographing fight scenes is not my strong suit. However, I will do it tomorrow. I'll do it when I have more energy, and it's not 12:30 in the morning for me. I understand it's 1:27 and I'm not quite ready to sleep yet, but I'm getting there. I'm teetering on the verge of being eepy enough to go to eepy time junction, but I'm also kind of just like, I want to stay longer and I want to hang out more, you know? Like, I'm having a good time and I like streaming. What is the average amount of pages for like 1 minute of the movie? It's usually a page a minute, dependent on like how much dialogue there is and stuff. If it's very dialogue heavy, it could be like a minute per page, but if it's very action heavy, it could be longer. So for instance, this bit right here, which again, going to be rewritten tomorrow, is probably about like a solid 2 to 3 minutes of the film. So that's, but like something like this up here, this first page, could probably be like a solid minute or so. It's minimum a minute usually. Minimum a minute. Yeah, very interesting stuff. I love film. Okay. But if you're writing a play, it could be different. Like, for instance, A Long Day's Journey into Night, I believe is the name of the play. Let me check. Yeah, A Long Day's Journey into Night by Eugene O'Neill is 200 pages long, right? It's a great play. I don't like it, but it's a great play. But essentially it is the first page or so of it is just describing the set. It is just describing the set. It's like a solid 100 maybe words of set description. And so that's not a minute. That's probably like a few seconds, you know. I could be entirely wrong about that. I haven't read the play in like a solid year, but honestly though, I took a survey of plays class at one point, and it was really fascinating. I read a lot of good plays. I read one about the LA riots. I wish I remembered the name of it off the top of my head, but the one that I don't know how much I can share about this play because it's very good. It's very good. It's an astounding play. It's just about really touchy subject matter. But it's called Appropriate. Or Appropriate, depending on how you want to read it. The title is up in the air for I personally read it as Appropriate, but phenomenal play. Phenomenal. And I could have gone to see it and I didn't. And like, I read the play and I could have gone to see it on stage and I didn't, and I regret it so much. I should have gone to see it. That's one of my true regrets in life, is not seeing that play when I could have. Hopefully it'll come back someday, but honestly will not be sharing what the play is about though. Sorry everybody, you'll just have to look it up. Trigger warning. Massive trigger warning. Just massive trigger warning for everything about that play. Very genuinely so upsetting, but very good. And if I'm saying something's upsetting, you know it's bad, because I've played some fucked up shit, you know, and I've experienced some fucked up shit in media, and I'm like, oh, this is really good. Genuinely, Appropriate is one of the most upsetting things I've ever read. So check it out at your own risk. Trigger warning for, I don't even want to say what it, like, trigger warning for racism. Very, based on the name, you can probably kind of tell. Appropriate. Trigger warning for racism, trigger warning for can I say this word on Twitch? I don't even know, but trigger warning for things happening with underage people. It's not shown. It is mentioned though, so just be warned. But it's genuinely a phenomenal play. It's really good. I actually went to see a play. I got free tickets to a play in a raffle. And I went to see it. It was called bathhouse.pptx. Oh, it's American Horror Story before? Yeah. I've never watched it, but it looks good. I tried watching the first season and I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into American Horror Story, but okay, going on a bit of a tangent here, and then going back to what I was originally saying. I really love the advertising for one of the newer seasons. I don't remember. I think it was like season 5. Because like nobody knew what it was going to be about, and they had so many advertisements about different things. Like, is it going to be a Children of the Corn kind of thing? Is it going to be what's it called? Is it going to be gothic horror? Is it going to be aliens? Nobody knew. And so they made so many different creative advertisements for that show. And I never watched it. I heard the 5th season was really bad, but it was fascinating to be a part of that mystery, even though I wasn't a fan of the show. I don't know. I thought it was really cool. But bathhouse.pptx was genuinely a very beautiful play, and it moved me to tears multiple times. It starts off as a bunch of students, in a high school or some kind of high school like setting, preparatory school kind of thing. And they are giving a presentation on the history of cleanliness. And slowly but surely it becomes this meditation on queer longing and queer loneliness. Genuinely, very funny at times, mostly heartwarming. Not heartwarming, that's not the right word for it. It's like heartbreaking. It's like just genuinely a very sad play. I don't know why I said heartwarming. It's not. But it was beautiful, and I wish I could see it again. It was very good. I wonder if I'll look it up another time, but I need to go see more plays. There's like I won't say which one it is, but there's a very esteemed playhouse near where I live, like very famous. And they do a bunch of independent productions all the time, and I need to go there, and I have a play. I wrote a play once. I wrote 2 plays actually for my playwriting class. I would love to write a play someday, or a musical even. I have an idea for a jukebox musical. Will it ever get made? Fuck if I know. But I would love to, I would just love to be creative in that sense. Just something about live performances really, like, streaming is one thing. I can stream. But for some reason, I get really nervous when it comes to like live performances, like plays and stuff. Like, one thing goes wrong and it's fucked up. I saw a TikTok recently, or an Instagram reel or something of the sort, about a guy who. Okay, so they're putting on a play, right? And the prop master or somebody of some person like that decided it was a good idea to replace the fake pie that they were using for a scene where like a person pies somebody else in the face. They were like, oh, yuck, I'm gonna change the fake pie for a real pie, and it's gonna be so funny. No. Not funny. Don't do that. That's fucked up. You don't know if that person has allergies. Pies are pies can be very tough. Like, people have broken noses with pies to the face before. It's bad. I did too. I was in theater and choral performances for 9 years before I quit. Long lore dump there. You honestly never get used to it. Yeah, honestly. Like, I've been thinking about, like, singing and stuff, and, like, you never get used to it. Like, I do singing. I haven't done very many live performances. I've only done, like, a few karaoke performances on here. Getting ready to release some stuff soon, though. Oh, whoa, you know. But, honestly, you never get used to performing live, even if it's, like, virtually. So, definitely very interesting to think about. If I can distill one thing, sing because you want to, and it's songs you like. I sung Christian music, and that whole 9 years as a non-Christian was, yeah, okay. I do like some choral music from, like, Christian stuff, but if I had to sing that for 9 years, I also would, like, die a little bit inside all the time. I've been thinking about, like, trying to write my own music, though. My brother's actually a music producer. He's very talented. In my opinion, I'm not an expert on music, unfortunately. But I would love to work with him at some point on my own original song. I need to learn how to write my own music, though. I know how to read music, and I know a little bit of music theory. I just need to do it. I think I just need to overcome that hurdle and just do it, you know? I have so many ideas I have one specific idea for a song. The only like I have a title for it, like something like Galactic Heart or something like that. Something like that, you know? But I would love to learn how to play an instrument, or, like, write my own songs. It is on my to-do list once I graduate, just to, like, explore that kind of avenue. Just because right now I don't really have time for anything outside of maybe streaming and singing lessons. But that is my dream, is to write my own song. I just like being creative. I just really like being creative. I love singing. I want to learn how to dance at some point. I want to make my own games. I want to make movies. I want to make TV shows. I want to do so many things, guys. I want to do so many things. It's like, I'm just so passionate about art and creativity, and I just want to put as many fingers in as many pies as possible, you know? Sounds like me. You should go for the things you want to go for. That's what I want to do. I mean, I would rather live life knowing that I did a shitty job on something than die regretting not having done the things I wanted to do. Comparison, I feel that, honestly. But, like, I don't know. I just genuinely don't think that's something that should stop you from pursuing something you want to do. Like, genuinely. If you want to do something... Everybody... When did my tracking stop? Hold on. Why did you stop? Hold on, let me try again. There you go. Okay, we're back. If comparison shut down everything, we'd have nothing but classical music, and I'd get bored immediately. Exactly, you know? Like, of course, don't go around stealing other people's ideas, obviously. But, like, also, everything has been done before. But I read this recently. I want to try and paraphrase it to the best of my ability. Every story has been written before, but it hasn't been written by you. Do something in your own voice, basically. Because you should care if I specifically can go forward. Skip forward. Exactly. The strong are store included. Oh. Good morning, Vac. Oh, he's going back to sleep. Vaca is eating. Let's see. I gotta fix my posture real quick. Oh shit, I forgot to mention ad time. Might be. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. Is that what it's called? Fist pump? Hold on. Let me check. Okay, cool. I know words and things very well. Fist pumps. Jazz is good and so full of just a special richness because it takes those classical instruments and uses them in such new and original ways. Sorry, pause for ads. You're good. But yeah, fucking jazz is great. I know okay. I know a few people who do jazz music, and honestly, much respect for jazz. Much respect for jazz. Like, so much respect. I want to learn how to play an instrument. Okay, here's the thing for me is that I know how to play an instrument. Like, I know the technical, like, oh, I can read sheet music. Quack, quack, quack. Oh my god, what? Quack, 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 quack. Duck, duck, duck. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I don't know why the thing didn't play for me, but thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Hello. Let me do a quick shout out to Duck. Hold on, I need to find. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Oops. Oh wait, hold on. I need to do ad, I think. It's good to see you. It's good to see you too. Duck. Welcome to the stream. I hope I did that right. Did I do that right? I did not do that right. Okay, hold on. Wait, why did it not work? I thought that was how you did it. What the heck? What the hell? Oh my god. Do I not even know my own shout out thing? Or is it not working right now? Where are my commands? Oh, okay. It's... There you go. That should be good. Yeah, I know my stuff. Ooh, you were doing art. What kind of art were you doing? Tell me, tell me, tell me. In the meantime, welcome, welcome, Raiders. My name is Star Traveler VT, better known as Starry. I am an interstellar VTuber with a passion for a lot of things. I like horror games, I like indie games, I like writing, I like singing. So if those kinds of things interest you, feel free to stick around. I would love to see you all around here. Yippee, yippee, yippee. But thank you so much for stopping by. I was just doing some doodling. Someone requested a Sylveon with a poncho and sombrero holding a talk. That's so great. I love that. Please let me see it. Please post it on Twitter or something so I can see it. Would love to see something like that. It's very funny that you mentioned that because I'm actually currently in Mexico right now. With my Mexican citizenship. I am officially a citizen of Mexico now, which is very cool. But yeah, welcome. I hope you have a great time with your stream. If you need to raid and run, I completely understand. I get so eepy after streams. But also, if you want to stick around, we are talking about a lot of things. Oh my god, LMAO, what's a coincidence? That's so cool. It's a dual citizenship. It is dual citizenship. I am now officially a resident of both America and Mexico. Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee. I literally just had tacos like earlier today, actually. I had, well, not full-on taco. Well, no. I had strips of tortilla with, like, chorizo. And it was really good, honestly. And some mushroom. Oh, so good. So delicious. So delightful, honestly. Sounds so yummy. It was so good. Honestly, I've been eating so good down here. I've been eating so good. It's been a delight. I've been having such good food. I need to eat more of it before I have to go back to the States for school. Well, right now we are currently ready. Anyway, I do have to bounce. It's pretty late for me, but it was so nice to pop in and say hi to you. It was nice to see you. It was so nice to see you. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Stay safe and get lots and lots of rest. For those of you who are tuning in now, we are writing a short film. It is about to be 3. I'm sorry, go bed. It is actually... You're right. But no, we have Raiders. We're gonna stick around for a little while longer. We're gonna finish this short film, and then we're gonna do some just chatting, and then we're gonna go to bed. For those of you who are tuning in right now, I am currently writing a short film for Nick, our lovely Nick04XYT _YT. It is too holy shit. We're writing a short. Yes, lovely. We're writing a script for a VR chat film contest. It is a work in progress, as everything always is forever and ever until it is a finished product. So, it's not perfect by any means necessary, but I will work on it more tomorrow. But we are going to try and finish at least this last bit here. Leopold. Come on, sound of sirens is heard in the background. Causing Jenny to what? What does she do here? Why do I have a headache? God. What? Headache. I think I'll be off for now, getting EP. Much success on the script. Thank you, Miss Leviathan. I hope you have a great, great, great rest of your night. Make sure to stay safe, keep hydrated, and do all that lovely stuff. Take good care of yourself. Just as you do me. Writing do be tough at 3 a.m. It do be. It do be a bit tough, but we're almost done. We're almost done. Quickly drives off as a begin to chase her again. Leopold looks on in disbelief. The end. No. Okay. I think that's a good stopping point for now. Obviously, work in progress. We gotta script out the driving scene a bit more. I'm gonna watch some chase scenes and get some inspiration from that. But I'll send this over to you, Nick, so you can look it over and share it with people, and then that should be good. Thumbs up. Let me just make sure this is actually saved, because I always get so nervous that it's not actually gonna save. Let me see if this will... Is that gonna reveal me? No. Okay, good. You should watch Baby Driver. I like the... Oh, I saw like the first part of Baby Driver and I really liked that. But I believe my team wouldn't want a police chase team because it would be awkward for starting. Okay, gotcha. I'll fix that up later then. I'll get rid of that in a little later. Maybe just for the ending though. Maybe just for the ending. But no, if that doesn't work, we can get rid of that. Yeah. No, don't worry about it. That would make sense. Yeah. But I'll save this as a PDF and then send it to you. Make sure that export's proper. Okay. Then we're gonna close that out, and I'm gonna go back to just chatting real quick. Hold on. I just have to stop the music real quick. Just chatting. What's the... There we go. I'm back. I'm here. My phone is about to die. It's at 10% battery and I cannot charge it because to charge it would mean that I would need to move my phone and I don't have the cable with me. And I mean, I do have the cable. It's just, that was a cool transition. Thank you. I got it from Spookawoo, I think it's Spooky. I think that's their name. I don't know if they're around anymore, unfortunately. Like, they're not dead. I think they just went on a hiatus and just never came back. But they're very talented graphic designer. Love the transition. But yeah. Friggin', I love their stuff. I love their stuff a lot. I'm trying to think though. Is there anything else? I had some other things I wanted to do. I wanted to react to the what is it called? I wanted to react to Mujin's video, but I don't think we'll have time for that tonight, unfortunately. But soon, maybe. In the meantime, I think I might call it here for the night because I need to go EP by. I need to go bed by. Let me see. Oh. But yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by my silly little stream. I always love and appreciate it when you do. Thank you to all the people who came, new and old. It was very fun to see some old faces and some new faces. I had a great time tonight. I had fun talking about teeth and lobotomies. I want to raid out tonight, I think. Let's see if there's anybody on Twitch who I know who is streaming. Nobody's streaming right now! Thank you for having me. I will try to tune in more. I like existing here. It's a very fun place to exist, to be quite honest. Although I don't think anybody who I know is streaming right now, unfortunately. Let me see. I don't know anybody who's streaming right now. So if anybody has stream raid suggestions, I am all ears. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for coming to my little stream. Thank you for listening to me yap for however long I was yapping for. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Remember that you are loved and cared for, and if nobody's in your corner for you, I'm giving you brain surgery. I'm giving you brain surgery as we speak. And you know what? Even though I'm good, yeah, I'm getting all up in your gummy works. I'm getting all up in your brain. I'm rooting for you. I think you're gonna go far. And so yeah, good night, everybody. Good night, Estrellitas. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will hopefully talk to you soon. No schedule as of right now because I don't want to promise things that I can't do. But here is hoping that I will get to stream again soon. I should be coming back around the 15th, I believe. So I don't have anyone to raid, unfortunately. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just go raidless tonight, but hopefully we'll be able to come back with bigger, better for your. Maybe it's got hands. Nobody's gonna get that reference but me. It's okay. I understand. But in the meantime, good night, Estrellitas. I love y'all. Good night, good night, good night. Get sleep. Get lots of sleep from me, please. Good night.